Murphy's Law got nothing on us. We're at Comic-Con, bitches. Woo!
Yeah, Comic-Con!
Everyone, welcome to Chimichanga Superstar Podcast. We did not expect to be recording this podcast tonight. For those who have no idea what's going on, we are recording for you at McFadden's Pub, Bar, Grill Place thing. We actually have a lot of guests as opposed to the normal thing when we have one, maybe two. We have with us tonight Bryant's Stunt Double Raisin.
Hello.
And as well as Raisin, we have Jimmy Purcell of Bin Better Comics.
Hello.
As well as Professor Elliott himself, wandering San Diego.
Thank you very much.
So, as everyone knows, Comic-Con is in San Diego, and all the geeks come here to rub against each other and possibly get impregnated, because the only way we can actually reproduce is public rubbing. Would anyone disagree with me on that? No?
I don't think there's another way to do it.
I mean, there's no other way to do it, apparently. So, Professor Elliott, since I have no idea how long I have you for, let's be honest, what have you been up to the last 3 days?
Last 3 days. Man, last 3 days I've been wheeling and dealing, just trying to promote the show. Professor Elliott's Adventure Club for all of you who don't know about it.
How the hell does anyone not know about that by now?
Right? Everyone should know about this at this point. Subscribe to me on YouTube, really. Twitter, Facebook, all of the above.
And go to his house and knock on his door every 12 hours and say, so what's new, Professor?
Maybe that's a little bit too far, but I appreciate the sentiment. Really, I truly do.
Really? You don't want that?
I appreciate the sentiment. I don't know I think that's a little bit too far for me.
Okay, well, we'll pass on that part.
Yeah, if you want to email me every 12 hours, that's cool,
Okay.
Ring me up,
Well, I guess the other thing in the news is we do have a costume contest we're doing live here in Los Angeles at our, surprise podcast panel. I am very... Yes, we are in San Diego Comic-Con. Is that what I'm being told to say? I have no idea what's going on.
Is that where we're at right now?
Not L.A. Screw Los Angeles. Until we're in Los Angeles sucks. Please promote us whenever we come to Los Angeles. Until then, San Diego. In fact, we're so San Diego, we are drinking San Diego Brew. We are drinking Sculpin. Who does not like Ballast Point beer? Anyone doesn't? Okay, cool. No one dislikes it. I
Sounds good to me.
Provided to us by McFadden's Bar and Grill. I gotta say, cool with that. We were going to be doing a live stage show, and on top of a lot of things, such as the death of Bryant, let's all have a moment of silence.
Why?
Apparently, during episode 39, I bludgeoned him a little too hard with the microphone, and he took some personal dislike of that and died. I resurrected him briefly, but I guess apparently it didn't work. He's now dead.
Nope.
He's dead, yeah. I didn't know that actually having your skull caved in could kill you. I'm surprised by that. I thought that was kind of like one of those things where you just like stick your thumb in your mouth, blow really hard, and then pop, it's back.
It's actually quite entertaining to watch.
Yeah, it's kind of gruesome, but it was cool. And we were all having dinner too, so it kind of ruined that. I didn't want human blood in my ramen.
It made mine better.
What was great is we were actually on a live date for cuddling.com or the Cuddly app, and we got set up on a double date, and she was suddenly just sprayed head to toe in Bryant's blood.
Oh, it was wonderful to watch.
She was scared at first, but...
That must have been a sight to see. I wasn't there for it, but that must have been incredible.
Well, I looked her in the eye and said, hey, would you like a shot? And apparently alcohol was the trick. She was very happy to have alcohol as a compensation for being covered in human DNA.
Well, honestly, I think alcohol would help a little bit.
You'd have
help
to.
numb the pain.
I think you'd have to be
covered
drunk.
in
Holy
human
crap,
stuff.
that's a chicken outside.
What?
Someone tracked down that young chicken.
There is a chicken outside.
There was a chicken outside.
Someone
Oh,
did
there's a chicken outside.
Chicken, do you want to be on the internet?
Come on, chicken. It wasn't even the best chicken. But it's a chicken. It's still a chicken.
Can we bring that chicken inside? Is that
What's
doable?
wrong? I think I sent someone out there. It doesn't matter. It's Comic-Con. There's like 20 chickens. Half of them are actually going to be probably, in costume of other kinds. So I'd like to introduce some people to a newcomer. Oh, wait, we do? Hang on. Newcomer doesn't matter.
Hey, we got some cosplayers.
G.I. Joe. We have a sailor coming in, as well as a Wonder Woman.
With a parrot.
That parrot looks upset.
That parrot looks like he needs a beer.
You should get that parrot a beer.
Is the parrot running for the costume contest or the sailor with the parrot on the shoulder?
I think it's just a parrot.
Everyone's talking.
Everybody's talking, yeah.
We have set this up to confuse you and possibly harm your psyche.
But not the parrot.
Definitely.
Come on over, it's fun.
He's getting a drawing by Jimmy.
He's getting a drawing by Jimmy. I would like to know. Ask Jimmy, what exactly is being drawn?
Maybe the parrot?
The parrot.
He says he's getting mathematical pi.
Oh, that's sad. I was hoping the parrot was going to make love to Wonder Woman. If any of you would like to be on the internet and be made famous, we're doing a podcast right now as you are breathing and living in front of us. I need more beer to talk. As I was saying, since Brian's dead, we bring a newcomer. Oh yes, I have beer in my hand.
Drink in his honor.
They pretty much just found me on the street.
Yeah, this is the stunt double for Bryant, the late deceased Bryant.
Yep.
He is actually not able to eat or drink.
Nope.
And I am drinking as hard as I can for him.
And I hate it.
Sir, would you like to drink? Sure. Go ahead, get this man a beer.
Someone get this man a beer.
This man needs a beer.
Beer this man.
I'm sorry, if there's someone within 2 feet of me, I need to make sure they have beer. So give this man a beer, yes.
There we go.
That beer is on Chimichanga Superstar. Look this up.
Chimichanga Superstar. Chimmy Strong.
Moment of silence, sir.
Moment of silence.
When there's a moment of silence, you don't say a moment of silence.
Yeah, but I don't respect Brian.
You respect me!
That's fair.
You prick. Anywho. So Elliot, tell me more. What's going on with you? Have you had anything cool? You're passing out buttons, anything new?
So every day I've been at a different historical location around the Gaslamp district. As you may or may not know, the Gaslamp quarter used to be a red light district. So prostitution, gambling, drugs.
That's why I'm here.
Very common around here. They only got rid of it in the late 80s. Like,
wait, what?
Yeah, it started in the 1880s and they only got rid of it in the 1980s.
How am I going to get laid if I don't give them $20?
I don't know, man. I don't know. You should talk to the police about that one because they're the ones who really eradicated all of this.
So I should talk to the police about saying why did you eradicate, or should I talk to them and offer them money for sex?
I would say ask them why, not offer sex. Yeah, that would be a little bit. You might get arrested for that one. That seems very probable, actually.
Okay.
But I think they do both.
Do both?
Do both. Yeah, there's an option.
Okay, so approach an officer. Essentially, I'm gonna get in character here. Officer, why did you make it? Oh, you're gonna be an officer? Okay.
Sure, why not?
Officer Raisin, why did you make it to I cannot pay a young lady to have her fondle my goods in a public location? It is a very old-fashioned tradition. It is in fact the first career known to mankind.
Well, mostly because your goods aren't that great to fondle. So.
That doesn't matter, that's why I'm paying extra.
Well, there's not enough money in the world, buddy.
Okay, well what if I gave you a $10 bill to gargle my mayonnaise right now?
I'll take the $10 bill.
Cool.
I'll send you to a place where it will get gargled.
Is $10 really enough for you, Rosin, though?
Oh, I mean, really? It's enough for prison.
Not for prison? Okay.
And someone will gargle your bill.
I would like to acknowledge Wolverine is standing in the doorway, and he looks very...
Wolverine, everybody! Wolverine!
Look at those nipples!
Oh my god!
I wish I had nipples like that.
He's so ripped that his skin is literally ripped open, revealing his muscles.
Did you trip?
I'm really shredded. No, I'm gonna fight Sabretooth.
You're gonna fight Sabretooth? Okay, cool.
Very nice.
Are you both on stairs?
What's funny is I thought I saw Wolverine upstairs, but he looked kind of half-assed and, kind of like...
He didn't have the claws or anything like
he
that.
Didn't have
he was just bartending.
He didn't even have a cigar.
Maybe it's just like alternate universe Wolverine, he just got a job at a bar.
No, wait. This is Comic-Con. Is that a cosplay or is that actually Wolverine?
It's just how
Someone goes stab him in the abdomen with a large object. If he lives, that is Wolverine. If he dies, hide the body and delete this portion of the podcast.
Yeah, we don't want the surviving if that happens.
We don't. I know.
But yeah, so every location I've been handing out buttons, telling people the history of the area. I had one strange interaction yesterday. Gentleman in a suit walked up to me and he asked me what I was up to. I explained the whole concept of the show, that we go exploring the unknown and the places that we've been. And he immediately asked the question, so what's your content like? Well, my content's pretty good. Everyone who's seen it loves it. I have yet to have someone tell me that they have a problem with it. And he looks at me and says, okay, well, if you were in a room of producers, what would you say? Wow. Well, I guess it's like Huell Hauser meets Indiana Jones. Says, okay, I'll be in touch. And he walks away.
Nice.
All right.
Did you kick him swiftly in the dick?
No.
See, okay, I'm a professional at this, so hear me out, okay?
Okay.
Should someone say such a thing to you in public and he does not seem interested, you go ahead and, are you right eye dominant?
Right.
Okay, you go ahead and put your left foot forward.
Okay.
And as he's walking away, you say, sir, and he turns, you bring your right foot with your hip as much through your hip as you can,
right,
swiftly into the dick, and you bring his balls up into his abdomen. Now, as he's clenched and on his knees, you go up to the money shot, you grab him by the back of the head, and you bring your knees, your left knee, because your left knee's now back, into his face, and say, make sure to subscribe, motherfucker.
See, I'm thinking, now if he's serious about it, I'm thinking you do the opposite of that, which is you get on your knees.
No. Do it his way. That's how I got on the show.
Yeah, no.
Ah, I see.
So
don't do that.
Yeah, if you get on your knees ahead of time, he's not going to subscribe to you. You're subscribing to him.
Ah, right. I see the distinction. The distinction.
It's okay though. We still love you, Professor. So, how's the art going over there, Jimmy? Is it art-tastic? Is it fabulous?
Going great. It's going great, apparently.
A man of many words. What I like is the last time he was on the podcast, he was talking. Apparently he's a professional artist, because when he's drawing, he's like, shut up, drawing. Get that beard out of my face.
Looks like he's getting Nightwing going on.
I'm sorry, man. Please put your shirt back on. I'm drawing. This is important. This is what I do for a living. And that's actually probably going to be his main quote on his Facebook page, his internet social medias.
Oh yeah, it's already
yeah. It's already up there?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, do we have anyone else? What is that t-shirt? Is that like a Superman, Batman, Ghostbusters origin? Wait, we have Irishman here. Irishman? Is that a thing? Irishman! Well, it is now. Look at him. That's glorious Irish flag. No, don't give away all the beer. That's my job. I think he's against the Hispanic fighters.
It's Irishman? Are you Irishman? It's wonderful to meet you. I'm Professor Elliot.
Professor Elliot is interviewing
I haven't
Irishmen.
seen many Irish around here. Oh, there's your passport. Don't forget that.
Wait, is he actually Irish?
It appears so. Are you actually Irish?
Yes. Speaking Irish.
From Dublin. Wonderful. We've got someone from Dublin on the show.
Holy shit. The first international chimichanga superstar randomization bullshit thing. I have no idea how important that could possibly be, but I'm going to make it a big thing. It is the International Comic-Con.
We got a free drink out of that.
You don't care. You never can.
Have a free drink, sir. Have a free drink.
Don't give away your beer.
Get you a drink,
That's
too.
okay. I like that. I like spreading the beer.
Wonderful.
Spread the scoping.
Nice to have you on the show, sir. How long have you been in the U.S.?
1 week.
1 week. You ain't in here for Comic-Con, I'm guessing.
No, just here on holiday with a few guys, so yeah. Didn't even know what Comic-Con was a few days ago.
Speak into the microphone, Professor.
So apparently, Christian, this gentleman did not even know what Comic-Con was until a few days ago.
Really?
And now he is in town for Comic-Con.
So I'm going to stop being lazy and using this mic stand. I'm going to come over there.
Yeah, come on over here, Christian. Join us. This is your podcast.
So I'm guessing by the flag you're here for the fight, sir?
Oh, yeah, I'm here for the fight.
You are here for the fight?
Conor McGregor.
Oh, so you're not rooting for the Hispanic gentleman?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Literally. No.
In fact, we're rooting for him to survive the injuries. We're hoping he'll make it.
He's hoping for him to simply survive. So if I had to ask, how long do you think the fight actually might go?
Well, if Mendes is a good start, 10 seconds.
10 seconds? Is it a knockout or a tap out?
Are you serious, man?
I'm dead serious. This is an opinion. I'm not asking. I have my opinion.
Headbutt to the face.
Oh, damn. It doesn't get much more Irish than a headbutt to the motherfucking face. Please tell me I thought Minnesota hit the face.
Oh shit, he beat
Well, look at that.
Man, that fight is getting intense.
You know what else is intense? The fact that I don't have my goddamn beer in my hand.
You need to be drinking right now, Christian. You need to be drinking.
Alright, cheers guys, enjoy the fight. Get nice and drunk for us and come back down.
Have a nice night,
Look at it, I have an actual, like, we will get drunk nod. I'm gonna come over here and hang out with the Google. I'm in the corner over there. I feel like this is only my podcast.
Hey, corner's pretty fun.
So, we are in fact going to have a costume contest. Sir, you are looking very G.I. Joe-ish. You are very, very manly and ropey and parody. Why don't you talk to me about your costume here? Who are you?
I'm Shipwreck, and I'm from the G.I. Joes.
For the record, he said shipwreck, not shipbreak. That is an American Pie reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, another man of many words. So, what made you want to go to shipwreck?
Shipwreck is local to San Diego. I grew up in San Diego. I grew up on boats. I work at a boat shop. And just boating life. Shipwreck in the Navy.
Pretty much sums it all up pretty well. You drink beer, sir? Mostly rum. Alright, so go upstairs, tell them that you are on the Chimi show, and tell them to give you a rum drink. Yeah, they're paying. I'm a podcaster. You think I make money? I don't know. Just see if it works. That's all I'm saying.
I'll give it a try.
He'll give it a shot. I never know. I never know. Words I actually hear all the time. Christian, you would never know anything, do you? No, I really don't. Is Jimmy still drawing?
Jimmy he's going to be drawing all night, I think. He's got like a line going on here.
Has he drawn
What are
any
you
boobs?
drawing right now, Jim?
Scarlet Witch from Age of Ultron movie.
Nice.
Was Ultron, sporting any boobs in that picture?
Minor.
Minor boobs?
Minor. Very minor.
Draw them bigger.
So I realize I'm the most vulgar one here tonight. This is not Professor Elliott's podcast. This is Chimichanga Superstar. Let's all give a fuck.
Woo! Chimichanga! Screw you, I'm not giving a fuck. Yeah!
How much foul language can you put out in 10 seconds? Professor Elliott, I know you are the cleanest, most humble, family-oriented, friendly person I know.
Parker.
How much foul language can you fling at me in 10 seconds? I'm going to time you. Let's do it. You ready?
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
You're ready for this, sir.
I don't know.
On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, look at the fear in his face, 1, cuss!
You butt-fucking motherfucking son of a bitch asshole cunt motherfucker!
You still have time left remaining, and you have managed to win my heart over with your foul language. I also want to point out, we also have someone here who has been on the podcast before. Obsidious, you're chilling here with your nice little fringe hat. How are you enjoying Comic-Con, sir?
Fine. What have you been doing so far, Chris?
I have been masturbating in public into donuts and giving the donuts away.
Profusely.
No, I actually have a story.
I thought what Ariana Grande did was awful. Not so donuts.
Ariana Grande? Jeez, I completely wiped her off the planet with my dick goo.
So what's the story, Elliot?
Oh, story. Yeah, so I do have some public indecency story from a couple weeks ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so we were driving
Before you tell the story, I just want to say how proud I am of you. Now please continue.
I'm not entirely sure why I keep ending up in these scenarios, but so let's say hypothetically, you really need to pee. You're walking down the street, you're in Riverside, you need to pee. You're going to stop in some business somewhere and say, hey, do you have a restroom, right? You don't immediately go, hey, I'm going to pee in the street, right? Well, we're driving down the road, and on the side of the road, there's this gentleman with his dick hanging out, and he is just peeing towards the street, towards all of the stopped traffic.
Did you happen to see the face or license plate number?
I saw everything.
You saw his face and his dick.
Face and his dick. He was proudly peeing into the streets of Riverside towards stopped traffic at a stoplight.
We're just recording the most raunchy podcast in Comic-Con history. Enjoy your drinking and enjoy the fight.
Please drink all night.
And enjoy McFadden's Bar and Grill. Please bring me something deep fried and delicious.
Me too.
Not him.
But yeah, that's the strangest thing I've seen in a while.
I just realized something. You saw penis.
I did.
Did not get peed on?
I did not. I was inside a car.
Oh, did your car get peed on?
No. He was peeing kind of onto the curb. It was, so it wasn't quite reaching the car distance.
Okay.
But it seemed very brash and obvious. It seemed like he wasn't trying to hide it at all. I wonder if there was some sort of cultural misunderstanding going on. Whether he comes from a country where that's okay.
What country is it okay to piss on someone's car in public?
I'm not entirely sure, but there are a few countries where it's okay to piss in public in general. Spain maybe one of them, yeah. A good example would be...
including the United States.
What was that, Rosin?
If you're correct.
So you are standing. I do want to say, the microphone pretty much goes down your throat when you talk into it.
Right up there.
Got it.
Throat it.
There it is.
My lovely girlfriend, by the way, who is the most beautiful woman I've ever known in my life, and I am not...
You have been unplugged, Christian.
I've been unplugged, there we go. I am not kissing ass and turning lazy.
Chimichanga unplugged.
Oh. That sounds horrendous, actually. I'm going to pour some more beer for me, and I'm going to pour very poorly.
Dude, keep drinking, man.
I'm still gimpy. I'm still broken.
And you haven't drunken enough.
But you know what? You look way sexy tonight, Christian.
I look way sexy. I feel way sweaty. I've been running up and down these stairs at McFadden for the last
sexy,
2.5 hours.
Sexy and sweaty are not two separate fields. Those can coincide.
So
I don't even know.
I'm going to risk my capability of getting laid tonight. To my girlfriend, I asked, is getting sweaty still sexy when I'm on top of you?
Only if you're doing a good job.
So apparently I never do a good enough job.
All right. Well, that answers that question.
Karaoke? Karaoke? Yeah. I would love to be able to do karaoke. However,
Just a small town girl, living in this lonely world.
yeah!
Keep the midnight train go anywhere. Just a city boy, living on a boulevard. Took the midnight train. He is shy. Well,
Good man.
For the record, those people are not coming out of the bar. Those are people coming into the bar. So,
Oh my.
kudos. Continue filling up.
Drink up.
And make sure to go check out Chimichanga Superstar Podcast, because you were just recorded on air.
We do things.
We have costume people. Hi.
Hey.
Are you here for the contest?
Nice costumes.
The Chimichanga Superstar Costume Contest. How much did you spend on your costume? You're in the lead. This is the Cheapskate Costume Contest. Well, maybe. You spent $20 on your costume?
$20.
Okay, I want you to come back down in 30 minutes. We are giving away from Geek Fuel a 1-month free subscription to the winner of the Cheapskate Costume Contest. To Geek Fuel. Geek Fuel is a subscription-based, geek-based, lovely little box of goodies you get once a month with free shirts, with goodies, with figurines. All the Comic-Con swag you just wasted the entire week going after is going to be shipped to your house through Geek Fuel. You win by having the nicest, cheapest, most lazily put together but good-looking costume money cannot buy.
Beautiful.
Come on back in a half hour. Let's see who else wins.
You know, Christian, I did see a really shitty costume today.
Did you really?
The man was wearing a cardboard box.
That was me.
All it said was Wally on it.
Yeah, I'll get to it, Bureau.
Actually, that's...
Yes,
should
just
find
said
them and invite them.
Sharpie, Wally.
Wally.
My goodness.
Your goodness. I
What?
keep stepping on my cord.
Gotta be careful not to trip over yourself. Don't want to get further injured.
The doctor actually said I have to have that looked at.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think that's the only thing.
So the doctor himself said you should get that looked at. Isn't he the doctor? Shouldn't he be looking at it?
Okay, fine.
He's
You
not
caught me.
very
You're the
confident.
professor with the next best thing.
So I should be looking at it.
Ladies. We have Han Solo coming down the stairs.
Hey!
Han Solo, would you like to come talk to us?
That is a brilliant hustle.
Well, would you like to win a 1 month free subscription to Geek Fuel? What? Geek Fuel. It's a subscription. I just said this like 5 seconds ago, didn't I? It's a subscription-based swag box that gets sent to your house once a month.
So it's like Loot Crate.
It is better than Loot Crate because it's Geek Fuel. It's different because it's Geek Fuel.
And you might win a month free.
Yes, it actually is the exact same thing as that other thing that you said that I don't want to say because they're sponsoring the prize for tonight's contest. So we already found that you get this costume contest on this floor in a half an hour. So come back, tell us how much you spent on your costume, and tell us what made you want to wear Han Solo, and we'll see what happens. Alright, see you in 30.
Sweet, we got Han Solo in the
You work
contest.
here, but you're allowed to enter the contest too because you're technically wearing a costume.
Costume contest, 30 minutes.
It's hard to compete with the rest of your barmaids that are actually wearing the same thing. The bartender is wearing a one-piece bathing suit, Batman bathing suit.
It's the only time of year where that's appropriate in any location in the area.
That's the same thing I wore to someone's wedding once, though.
I suppose so.
Was that not appropriate?
I can't answer that question.
Maybe that's why they didn't give me any cake. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Welcome to Chimi the Superstar Podcast.
We're recording live tonight.
Yeah, want to say hi to everyone on the internet? They're going to be internet famous now. And they're running away! I shouldn't have looked them in the eye.
Run quickly! Run!
I was wearing a paper bag the whole night until now. And all of a sudden, I took the paper bag off. And like, oh my god, that's wrong. What can I say? I have an effect on the ladies.
It's hard to dismiss it.
You, sir, up there.
Up
With
there on the
all the
balcony.
gear. I see you. We have a stalker from above.
Hello, sir.
Sir, do you have a sniper rifle or are we safe with you up there? Oh, he's going to shoot us. It's okay.
Alright. Well, I'm down.
You're down? Well, you got the safe hat on, man. I got nothing. I got sunglasses on my head.
The helmet
Hi, welcome to
saves me
Chimi
from
Superstar Podcast.
bullets.
Oh my god.
I'm going to say that to
Oh my
anyone
god,
who wants
Christian.
one.
I found him. It's Bigfoot. And
Sure.
I found him too.
Wait, which one's wearing the gorilla costume?
I'm not sure.
Hey, welcome to Chimi Superstar Podcast. You seem to be a very nipply gorilla. How are you doing today, sir? I can hold my beer. I am feeling... That is so...
Wow! Twist those nipples!
I just twisted a gorilla's nipple with a broken hand.
How does that make you feel?
High five, bro fist, five. I'm a nerd. I don't quite grasp the concept of social interaction, but thank you. Come back in 30 minutes. I know chest bump. Hold my microphone now. Chest bump the gorilla with a broken hand. Life is grand. Woo! All right, enjoy your drinking pleasure, sir. Come back in 30 minutes for the Chimichanga Superstar Cheap Steak Costume Contest. I named something so stupid. Now I have to say it every time.
Man, chest bumping a gorilla? Your night must have been named
What's this
tonight.
animated
I am
walking away
dick.
from us?
My dick is rock hard right now.
Hey, sword dude.
Han Solo's back, Sword Dude's down here, gorilla chest bumping, and oh my god, it's Obsidious! Hello, Obsidious.
Hello, Chris. How you doing?
I'm quite
It seems like
I'm
you
quite
do.
Christian-y right now. I'm feeling the Chimi spirit.
Is that?
I'm feeling the Chimi spirit.
Oh, okay. So you had a fear, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask you what I've been doing today.
No.
What have you been doing today?
Been walking all over outside of con because like a bunch of people I wasn't able to get a pass for con, so what I've been doing is just enjoying all the cool stuff outside of con, which is freaking awesome. Yep, joining some local San Diego friends. Going to an HQ. What did we do before that? Oh, we're trying to get the Lego line, but that was like hysterical. So we went to the Disney Infinity thing. That was fun. And now we're here, and then we're going to a secret get-together later.
A secret get-together? Wonder Woman, Supergirl, where are you going? The costume contest hasn't even started yet. There is a 1-month free subscription to geekfuel.com on the line. You can't say no to that.
Gotta win the prize.
No space upstairs? Well, grab a beer right here. Look, we drank all the
Space
beer.
downstairs.
Someone quick, replenish the beer.
Oh no, we're out of beer down here? Someone needs to replenish this.
I think that's my fault. Okay, well, then I guess enjoy your nights. Try to be safe, drink water, use Uber. I actually used Uber for the first time tonight. It's fantastic.
How was it? It was good?
Yeah, I didn't get charged because it was my first ride. Your first ride is free on Uber.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
My lovely lady and I had been walking around all over, slinging donuts for National Blueberry Muffin. Joker and Harley just walked by. Anyways, National Blueberry Muffin Day. It was quite cool.
I wish I could have been there to get some of those blueberry muffins.
There were no blueberry muffins. Why would I sling blueberry muffins for Blueberry Muffin Day? I gave away donuts, boy.
That's the only way to go.
Donuts. Is that next Luther?
Were they blueberry donuts?
Luther, wait a minute. Why do you hate Superman? He is so beautiful and so gorgeous. Okay, well, Lex Luthor just ignored me. Apparently the rich ignore me, as usual. All I'm trying to get is a free promotion.
I wonder about what Sword is doing right now.
Yeah, why don't you go over there and check to see what Sword is doing right now. Do not get in the way of staff. I will in fact fire you, just like I fire Brian every week.
Oh no. Hey, Sword dude. How you doing? You're not going.
Hey, going good. I have to work out.
Oh no, I want to check out the Sword dude. Well,
The Titans aren't going to outdrink themselves.
that's true, that's very true. But you come drinking us.
Welcome to Chimichanga Superstar Podcast Live.
Raisin, why is there now ice all over the floor?
What?
Why is there now
One
ice?
dog.
What?
This is in one dog, right?
Well, Sword Dude. I asked you, Sword Dude, please come take your beautiful party hat and hug me.
And he just ignores you.
He is so
That
intimidated
is a
by
beautiful
the
party
Chimi
hat, but he appears to be ignoring everything we say.
This is not one any of
So
you.
I want that reminds me. I want to talk to you all about the warning taking acid at Comic-Con.
That seems like a scary idea, but I'd be up for that.
If you take acid at Comic-Con with all these costumes, in fact, Wolverine's over there with a bunch of missing pieces of his skin. Can you honestly believe that you would not lose your freaking mind while you're tripping balls on acid at Comic-Con?
Oh, I would. I certainly would. What about
That's fun, but what about shrooms?
Shrooms?
Yeah.
I actually have never done shrooms before.
Actually, I believe I did see a video on YouTube, someone doing acid at Comic-Con, their first time at Comic-Con. Yeah.
I need to look this up and share this with the Chimi crew.
Seems.
I love how it's the first time too. It's like I don't want to actually see this. I want to be.
Everyone goes to do Comic-Con. I don't want to just do Comic-Con. I want Comic-Con to do me.
I feel like that's the most appropriate way to experience Comic-Con.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be a more appropriate method of experiencing Comic-Con.
That is actually the best Superman costume I've seen all day.
Wait, Superman.
Beautiful Superman
is
costume.
wearing
Awesome.
tennis shoes, a backpack, cargo shorts, and the most fantabulous Superman t-shirt I've ever seen.
The backpack totally counts as a cape.
Superman on his day off.
Well, let's be honest. In the comics right now, Superman is no longer powered. He doesn't wear the costume. The dude wears a t-shirt. He's like as strong as like Captain America.
If we're doing a shitty costume contest, that guy's gotta be in it. Like, hands down.
Oh my god!
So I think we've got about 15 minutes left till this costume contest rolls out. Let's see how many people we can get crowded into this tiny little foyer.
Should we send someone upstairs in about 10 minutes? Announce it?
I think so. I think we should send someone up and actually right now. Let's send someone booty. Hang on a second. I got distracted by booty. It's a bouncing booty. I like it. And it's dancing for me. See, when they dance the booty for you, you know it is a worthwhile booty.
That's a good night.
Go check on Chimi over there. He's squinting. I want to make sure he's not losing his marbles. Has he? Ask if he's drawn a boob yet, please.
If he's drawn a boob yet?
I want to know if he's drawn any boobs.
Jimmy, have you drawn any boobs yet?
It depends on your definition of boobs.
What's the definition of boobs?
The wonderful chesticle pieces that attach themselves to a woman's torso.
I didn't hear that. What was it?
You know, the area that is a help me out here, Raisin, please. I'm trying not to be sexy.
I think he's more specifying. Do you want? Are you talking naked boobs? Are you talking cleavage? Are you talking?
No, I don't care if it exists. I want to know.
Does it exist in your drawings? I guess is what he's looking for.
I'm currently drawing Furiosa's boobs.
There you go.
There we go. Furiosa, actually the most badass woman on the planet. She has boobs, as actually does this gentleman here, but he doesn't wear them.
They're lovely.
If you'd like, I can put in a request for you, Christian.
Yes, actually, please do me a favor. I would like you to draw Meatwad as a woman on a stripper pole.
Okay, I'll let Jimmy know right now. Well, you know what? I'm going to let him finish his drawing. I'll give him that suggestion in a second, and we'll post that image.
All right, until then, I will talk to Raisin. Raisin, you showed up at Comic-Con all of 30 minutes ago.
Yes.
How has your experience been so far?
Oh boy. Well, it's pretty hard not to run over people, so I did.
Cool.
It was a lot of fun.
I like it.
Crashed into a few cars.
Uh-huh.
Looked for parking. Saw that everything was like $40 for parking.
$40 for parking?
Which is new to me.
That's at Comic-Con, right?
Just parking anywhere.
Just right here. See,
30, yeah.
my girlfriend and I, Destiny, we parked way out in the Fashion Valley, and we took the trolley out here. Parking was free, and it only cost us $5 to take the trolley out here.
But you see, I'm not that smart.
You didn't think ahead like that.
No, not at all.
See, Destiny's smart like that. She thinks ahead.
She just came in here and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll find parking. It'll be perfectly fine. Nothing special.
Raisin, I have to acknowledge you another ice cube again.
I like ice on the floor, okay?
Rosin, if it weren't for your religion, you would be under the table right now because of all the party fouls.
Wait a minute. What does his religion have to do with this?
Do I have a religion?
He can't drink. Isn't that correct?
That is a lie, sir.
It's a lie.
It's a truthful lie.
It's a truthful lie.
Well, my religion tells me that I'm actually supposed to call Jeff Bridges twice a day and tell him that I love his hair, but I don't do that because it's creepy.
I do it for us.
Actually, you get paid pretty well for that, do you?
Is getting paid well $5?
So, it looks like we're actually wrapping down to the contest in about 10 or so minutes.
We're getting close to it now. I'm excited to see what happens.
I actually would like to acknowledge we have probably the most stylish person walking through the room of the night right now.
That is style. If I've ever seen style.
Look at that Furiosa right there. That's a fantastic Furiosa.
All right, want me to let Jimmy know of your recommendation,
Please.
your request? So Jimmy, he requests that you draw Meatwad as a woman on a stripper pole.
I can do that.
All right, there it is.
See, that's why Jimmy's awesome. There's nothing he can't do.
He'll do it, man. He'll do it. I have seen him look up images just so that he can make sure to get it right. But most of the time, He does it all from memory. I'd say 98% of the time, it's all up there in his head.
That's why I'm jealous of Jimmy, because he actually has a brain that can record things, and I burn my brain cells for a living, drinking alcohol.
Right.
Ladies, enjoy your art, enjoy your brews, and please be safe up there.
Yeah, I'm scared of Jimmy's art.
You scared of what?
Of Jimmy's art.
Scared of Jimmy's art? Why are you scared of Jimmy's art?
Somewhere in his notebook is several drawings of me completely naked.
Why is he drawing pictures of you completely naked?
You know, if people pay me enough, things happen.
Yeah, that actually does bring up something. Someone actually today, while I was handing out donuts, asked me, "Hey, are you," and a long pause, and said, "Are you more of a woman guy or a guy guy?" And I looked him dead in the eye, and I said, "I am about as hetero as it gets, but let's be completely honest. I have these brand new medical bills to pay right now, and every dollar counts."
You gotta make it count too.
I get the honest impression the fight is going on right now.
Maybe, possibly.
Either that or
that's
that.
hella trademarked.
Either that or that gentleman is very happy to have walked by a microphone.
That man has the strongest trademark and copyright cases of all time.
Yeah, let's be honest, that was not in fact an official shout out. That was a drunken shout out.
That was not authorized by Chimichanga Superstar.
No, actually, that was totally authorized because there was alcohol involved. So here's how it works. If you actually put alcohol into your body and you something, mic is trying to
Your mic is just all over the place.
stay downstairs so the mic doesn't do things. Because every time I touch the mic thing,
You should hold the mic.
Oh no.
Just cut your power.
We have lost power.
Please stand up.
technical difficulties. That was going over to Rod Racing, by the way. Oh my God, I have it. Look at that meat wad with such luscious boobies. Jimmy, they came out in like 30 seconds flat, man.
That was quick.
Wow, that is disturbing and exactly what I anticipated.
Beautiful image of meat wad and his luscious lady lumps.
That's the most gorgeous thing I've seen.
Hey, Christian, are we posting that thing on the Facebook page? Because that thing is gorgeous.
Fuck the Facebook page. That's going to be the cover image of what the hell convention are we at? Comic-Con. There we go. I'm sorry, I was so struck in by the meat wad lumps.
That's a hell of a distraction.
Yeah.
It is quite a distraction.
No, that's going to be the cover image of Chimichanga Superstars Comic-Con interaction. But no, I've actually been passing out donuts for the majority of the morning. And Blueberry Day. For Blueberry Muffin Day, yes. National Blueberry Muffin Day is in fact July 11th. And everyone keeps asking why not muffins. To be completely honest, who wants muffins on Blueberry Muffin Day?
Exactly. Donuts, way better.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Chimichanga Superstars Podcast.
Did you have blueberry donuts?
Fuck no.
So screw all elements of that.
We had, from Little Orbit here in San Diego, we had a cinnamon sugar mini donut with a chocolate powdered mini donut and another mini donut thing. Sir, that is a fantastic Ghostbusters t-shirt.
That's awkward.
Woohoo! Knuckle buff for the Ghostbusters. Oh, has anyone seen the new Ghostbusters, like a photo of like all the Ghostbusters ladies?
No, I saw the Ghostbusters car earlier today.
I'm getting a thumbs up from the awesome sound guy. No, seriously, I'm not even kidding. That is one of the most official things I've seen. I've seen all the little pictures on the side. Like, you've seen the Proton Pack. You've seen the uniforms on the hangers. But they have a photo that just came out during Comic-Con of all the ladies in full costume, the full jumpsuits. Looks fantastic. I have never been more sold on this new Ghostbusters till I saw that photo.
Honestly, it's the best one that I've seen. Hands down.
Yeah. I think the ladies are going to rock it.
Now, I heard they're doing 2 Ghostbusters movies, right?
I've heard that too, and I'm really hoping that's not the case.
I am too, actually. I hope there's only one.
If they do 2 Ghostbusters movies, though, I hope that they're interconnected and not like, oh, well, fuck the fact that they're women, let's go make a guys-only one and not have anything to do with the other movie. Ladies, you come back with your art. Would you like to talk about your art on the podcast? Would you like to be spammed all over the internet and be world famous on Chimi Superstar?
Well, we weren't really interested in the UFC fight upstairs.
Congratulations.
So we wanted to hang out with the Comic-Con people.
There we go, they're going to hang out with the Comic-Con people! So, wow, feedback. Let me ask, where are you going to go to hang out with the quote-unquote Comic-Con people?
Other than, like, right here, we don't.
Other than right here, what that means, by the way, let me translate. I'm going to translate. The people in here are the coolest people that these 2 young ladies know. Now, let me also play it out.
What do you mean?
That man's married, that man has a girlfriend, that man's single, this man's single, and that man's single. Go for it. And go! Otherwise, how have you 2 enjoyed Comic-Con? Have you been here just today? Have you been here all week?
We didn't even go to Comic-Con, we just are, like, hanging out in San Diego.
Hey! That's the same as me! Essentially the same thing all of us have done.
I'm right there.
I'm gonna approach you with a mic. You look embarrassed. I'm gonna. What's your favorite part of the Comic-Con experience so far?
I think seeing all the awesome cosplayers.
Hoopla. Yeah. And you?
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Did you see anything that really just like rocked your socks off? Apparently the Furiosa drawing that Jimmy drew for them is the thing that rocked their socks off the most. Did you go look at any of the events outside of Comic-Con?
We found this one, and we were like, oh cool, it's a villains party. But then we went upstairs and it was actually the UFC fight.
A little known fact, we were actually supposed to be on stage, that little stage area. We were going to be on stage, do a live show, and the fight was kind of taking precedence. So we decided, screw it, let's go downstairs and record a podcast here at Comic-Con.
Whoa, Christian, do you see this Harley Quinn and Joker coming in here?
I do not.
This is amazing. It seems to just dropped something.
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Wow, that is really well done.
Here's what we're going to do. We are going to talk to these 2 people. Hi! Joker, Harley, let me welcome you to... Who are you?
My name's Alice.
She's Alice Quinn. Okay. Okay, so screw... You stole the man for the win? Okay, well, can I say screw Harley, Alice wins.
Alice wins all the way.
Joker, now that we know that you are into polyamory, let me ask. Okay, so never mind. So they're straightly together. What made you choose Alice over Harley, and is Harley still alive?
Well, I like Alice more because Wonderland is. I mean, I've been to Gotham, and I've been to Wonderland, but Comic-Con is really.
It's crazy here, right?
Yeah, but.
Crazy is probably what you pick your main squeeze here.
She makes her 2 favorite characters together, Harley and Alice.
I'm very impressed, actually. I'm very impressed.
I can do the stairs.
She's a little... Well, congratulations! Of all the podcasts who have randomly wandered through, you were on the right one. Welcome to Chimichanga Superstar Podcast, where all we do is get drunk. And be nerds. We are drunken nerds. Wolverine again. Every Wolverine is fantastic.
Wow, nice Wolverine.
Thank you.
What? I'll let you go interact with Professor Elliot over there, because he hasn't interacted with him.
Hello.
All right.
You're alone over here.
Nice to meet you, Wolverine.
How's it going,
Enjoy your night.
It's going
And
well.
please, by
Let's
all
not
means,
cut my hands with
for
those
the
sharp,
sake of all
knives
goodness, or
there.
all
Probably
badness,
need
or
those later.
business, if you don't kill
yes,
anyone
definitely
tonight,
need
there's
those
more
later.
people to kill tomorrow.
Yeah. Welcome to Chimichanga Superstar.
Say thank you.
Recording a live podcast tonight. Probably doing the costume contest.
That's the same thing I do with my co-star
That's
every
everything.
week.
Excellent. Glad I made it. It's a nightmare to get from here to the convention center again. It's a nightmare to get from the convention center to here.
Really crowded, isn't it? I trying to get up here, I was stopped so many times, and photos and people getting in the way and stoplights and all that. I'm sure you dealt with the same thing.
Right, and if you find anyone that's even close to your genre, then you're stuck there for at least 20-30 minutes just taking pictures.
Because then there's the group photos. You gotta have the Wolverine and the Xavier and all of the above.
I always find I have a rule: the more people in the picture getting the picture taken, the longer it takes for everyone to be done.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I remember WonderCon this year. They had a Doctor Who get together in the front, and the photo ops took probably a half an hour just because there's 30 or 40 people standing up there, and every person needs their own photo.
Right. Well, there's also 13 doctors now, so everyone's gonna have their limelight.
Exactly. Everyone's got their own doctor. Everyone's got their own companion. Everyone's got their own monster. It goes on and on and on and on. I'm glad you made it to the costume contest, though. Welcome to Chimichanga Superstar.
Thank you very much.
Stick around, grab a beer. Christian, we getting more beer down here, or
of course,
going upstairs?
We're actually going to send up an entourage for beer.
Nice.
I am running on low.
I think I'm going to need a beer myself.
All right.
I haven't actually had a beer tonight.
No, you have not?
I have not. I had something with. I don't even know what I had. Something with alcohol in it.
Watch this. Okay, Raisin, take that bottle and fill it with Sculpin beer and bring it back down here. Tell them when you're at the podcast. Yeah.
It's weird. I go to this scene
Okay,
and
cool.
they were like,
right?
Can you make those videos?
I like to eat food, so I keep this trim, so I'm like, okay, yeah, so let's keep this all the way.
We need alcohol down
Right?
here.
Stat.
Specifically Sculpin. Sculpin.
Bellas,
Thank you very much, sir.
Sculpin IPA, the local brew of my taste buds orgasm.
Hey, Captain America, run it in, make fun of him.
Captain America? I heard someone say Captain America. I see no Captain America. My boner is sad.
Man, that's really disappointing. I'd like to see Captain America down here.
Okay, so for those of you who can't exactly tell, Professor Elliot is dressed out in full adventure garb. Talk to me about your outfit, sir.
Alright, so let's see. I got the classic helmet, as you may see in the video series.
Yes.
The pith helmet, which, if you think adventure, you think pith helmet. I've got the khaki cargo shirt. I'm lucky enough to have this shirt with 7 pockets, which, plenty of space to hide whatever I need for my adventures. Went out to the Army surplus store in my local neighborhood. Got a whole bunch of extra bags. I got my bag to hand out buttons. I got a bag for my business cards. Got a bag for the water bottle. A bag for extra buttons and extra supplies. And a bag for all sorts of release forms for when I'm doing video stuff. So I've been all sorts of decked out today.
Nice. Well, I'm always very jealous of a hat because I never actually have an official hat.
I think Chimi needs an official hat.
Okay, what I am looking at right now are the buttocks of Wolverine and Captain America. Ooh. And the young lady who I date and love is actually telling them to clench. I'm very okay with this. They're posing for a picture. I see nothing. Hi, lady. You have an awesome costume as well. Don't ignore us. Please. No, she ignores us.
And she's gone. She's gone.
Captain America.
Captain America, welcome to the stage.
Hi. Welcome to Chimichanga Superstar Podcast. We were looking at you clenching your buttocks through the photo there. Would you mind clenching again for us? He said thanks, but he did not clench. Captain.
No. Costume contest.
Costume contest.
Anyone who would like to participate in the Cheapskate Costume Contest will in fact get a 1-month free subscription to geekfuel.com. You probably are, Doctor. You probably are.
I'm excited for this costume contest, Christian. I mean, I've been looking forward to it all week.
I am too. In fact, let me be completely honest. I think I'm going to say, screw it and do it now.
All right, costume contest is on right now.
So, who wants to actually win something and have, a 1-month free thing of awesomeness?
Who's in for the costume contest?
Costume
contest. We got hands.
We got hands.
We got hands shooting up.
Alright, let's make it announcement.
Hey, and the beer has arrived
Just
too.
get your butts on over here.
Wait, whatever we
There's beer. Fill that thing.
Like, I want to raise
Raising for all things I could ever fire you for, the fact that you walked down those stairs with 2 pitchers of beer means you get to keep your job.
Now if only we had some cups.
Yeah, screw the cups. Drink it straight from the tap. Except for me, I have a cup.
Done. I will do that. Is that really okay, Christian?
That is okay.
Done.
So, Doctor, tell me about your costume and how much you spent on it, please. Did you say 7D? That's a lot. Let's move over here, out of the people's way, because there's beer and stuff. So $70. $70. Sorry, I'm dying. Comic-Con stuff. Cool. Cool. So $70 for that puts you in a racket already. Let's talk to Wolverine off to your side. Wolverine, how much did you pay for your costume, sir?
Piece by piece, jacket.
Yeah, 9 hours into it, I was like,
The jacket was about 200.
Sorry. Microphone is just. Try it again. Yeah, fuck it. Let's get it in my mind.
The jacket was about 200 long. Everything else I kind of had.
So 200. He already beat us. Alright. Joker, would you like to be a part of the contest? How much did you pay for your costume?
I paid like $40.
$40. Okay. And I'm assuming Harley. Last time I assumed someone was Harley, I almost got murdered. She was Alice Quinn, apparently, and I didn't know it was a thing. It does. You gotta like shove it in your mouth. How much
Right there,
did you pay for the costume? $50. So you're a company person. Okay, he's beating me. Alright, next up is, do you gentlemen want to be a part of this? Tell everyone who you are and how much you paid for your costume. Well, I'm Big B Wolf. And I paid about $14 for my costume. Fuck me, that's like the cheapest I've heard all night. What about you, sir? How about you? Hot shit, that's just how you dress? High fucking five, sir. Someone get a picture of that man.
That is a classic motherfucker right there.
Now give that man a beer. Or two. So I just want to be honest. Based on quality, based on price, I have my winners. I know who's winning what. Who's won? Let me ask, young lady, are you wearing a costume or a t-shirt? She's wearing a t-shirt. You would have won with that t-shirt. I'm going to say the winners are.
Do we need a drum roll?
Do you do? The winner of the Chimi Superstar Geek Fuel 1 month subscription is, I'm moving away from this thing, the Wolf himself for $14 freaking dollars. Jeez, dude, now we gotta like pay you for things.
Nice.
Cheap costume indeed. Now, number 2, I'm going to go ahead and give a win to this one for. I'm going to give a win to this one for the Joker, because there's a ton of them. However, this man spent less than the last 3 people. You get $10 off of a 1 month subscription of Geek Fuel. And last but not least, I'm going to give this one to the Doctor, because it's only $5, and to be completely freaking honest, you've been wearing that thing perfectly all night, and every other doctor I've seen all day has probably spent about $200 or more freaking dollars on a doctor costume.
Woo! Nice job!
Success pose!
So there you have it. The contest is over. I am sad because I didn't win. I was dressed, in fact, as a very underpaid podcaster.
I think you did a great job, Christian. I think you did a wonderful job cosplaying as a podcast.
You can say anything you want. I'm not going to sleep with you tonight.
Sounds like something just happened upstairs with the game.
Yes, thank you to all the participants. Thank you for being on Chimi Talk Superstar. If you want to tell all your friends that you're now internet famous, you can tell them to look at the podcast themselves. Like Siggy's is the band and everything, and a hug. But anyways, so that is probably all the time we have until the bar realizes we're just recording a podcast instead of doing a public show like we were going to. Yeah, actually, let's be completely honest. We hijacked the bottom floor of this for a podcast instead because it wasn't working out. So we got here, we got on the podcast, we got tons of fist bumps, we gave away a kick-ass costume contest, we got tons of hugs. Thank you, Professor Elliott.
Thank you for having me on, Christian.
Thank you, Jimmy Purcell, for your wonderful long-winded sentences and words while you're drawing.
Should we thank Jimmy over here?
That's what I just said.
You already thanked me, but you're very welcome.
It's at the.
I'll thank him again then.
Where it was last year, but downstairs by the
too much
pool.
ice.
The pool club. The Bayfront.
And thank you all of you for listening in as always. I do not know why you listen to this podcast. We are a train wreck happening in front of you and actually that makes some other sense.
Other side from where
anyways, I am Christian Berg as always. And I guess all I can say is from Comic-Con San Diego 2015, may the awesomeness be with you.